What's going on, guys? Today I thought I would do a really big update about 2016 and what's coming up on my channel. Now, I have a lot of things to discuss because I have decided that I will be canceling the Nathaniel Bandy Direct for 2016. I know I posted a teaser trailer, if you saw it, about a month ago saying it was coming. I've decided that I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to talk about why. So I'm not going to go into too many details, but my personal life as of this year and even more recently has been incredibly hectic and just kind of messy overall. And due to that and time constraints, I am not going to have time to make the Nathaniel Bandy Direct this year. Now, I don't know if it's going to be canceled permanently or just for this year in particular, but what I'm going to do now is talk about all the announcements that I was going to announce in the NB Direct. So for starters, I know a lot of you have been requesting the prediction series for Super Mario Sunshine 2. After Mario Galaxy 3 really blew up this summer, I was debating on making that this year, but I decided to hold off and wait until next summer. So May to June 2017, you can expect the prediction series for Super Mario Sunshine 2. Now, what we want to try to do is actually film the entire thing on an actual beach, because sunshine, beach, yeah, it all connects. So that's the goal. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to happen, but hopefully we can do that. And I just wanted to spend a lot of time on the script and thinking of really creative ideas. So that's why it's being pushed back to, again, May to June of 2017. And next I want to talk about Smash and Compare. You may have noticed that the show has really slowed down the past couple of months. We have decided recently that we aren't going to stop the show, but we're definitely going to slow it down. So we are going to have a couple more this year, but our whole team is going to work on brand new type of stuff. So we're still going to make Smash Compare every once in a while, but we're also going to focus on brand new types of shows. Now, they aren't going to be specific series of any sorts, but we do want to make brand new types of content just to kind of diversify the channel even more. And next, I am going to have a Super Mario 64 ROM hack charity stream mid-December. I don't know the exact date, but I want this stream to last for 12 to 15 hours, and what's going to happen is that it'll be streamed on YouTube Gaming, and basically I will play through a good variety of Mario 64 ROM hacks. There's going to be a poll and of course a donation link in the description at that time, and you'll be able to donate to a charity. Again, there'll be more details later on. And in the poll, there'll be a bunch of Mario 64 ROM hacks, and you guys will get to vote on which ones I play. I'll probably play around 6 or 7 of them because I want to play them for a couple hours. And again, the stream will last for about 12 to 15 hours, so hope you're looking forward to that. And again, that'll be on YouTube Gaming. Now, you may know that I have several other alternate channels. The only other one that I've really focused on heavily is NB's LPs, my second channel. Well, I'm changing everything about that channel. NB's LPs has been changed to the name Nathaniel Bandy II, and I'm going to explain why. So, unfortunately, the Let's Play channel didn't take off as well as I was hoping it would, so what I'm just going to do for now while I think about what to do with that channel is starting January 1st, 2017, I will be basically backlogging all of my older content onto that channel. Series that you can expect are the Frustration series, How Will Nathaniel Rage, everything from my third Nathaniel Nandy channel, and even more content. And yes, that's why my Nathaniel Nandy channel was deleted, because I am moving all of that content to my second channel. I'm also going to have a series called Before YouTube on Nathaniel Bandy II, and what that's essentially going to be is it's going to be a variety of videos that I made before YouTube existed. And the whole point of this show is for you to see where I came from, for anyone that's curious. You'll be able to see my very first videos when I was like 10, 11 years old, and you'll slowly see progression made. So if you think you'll be interested in seeing that kind of content, or if you've never heard of the Frustration series or How Will Nathaniel Rage, the old How Will Nathaniel Rage videos, then make sure to subscribe to that channel. There's a link in the description if you're interested. And on top of that, I will still be uploading my stream archives to that second channel, and depending on if this is still my full-time job, I might also post brand new content on there. I want to bring back Storytime with NB and maybe some Let's Plays here and there, so I might eventually bring that to the second channel, but as of now, I don't have the time to do that. So basically, I have this channel, and my second channel is going to be all of my other content kind of combined into one, and instead of just being all spread out into multiple channels. So it'll be much easier to watch everything. In fact, I have all of these videos already scheduled. It goes all the way up to May 2018. So regardless of what happens to this main channel, the second channel will have uploads 5 to 7 times a week until May 2018. So for a year and a half, starting January 1st, 2017. And next, I wanted to announce that How Will Nathaniel Rage will be returning once again. Now, I have put the show on hiatus. The last new How Will Nathaniel Rage episode I released was over the summer, and I do want to bring those back. But they aren't going to come out nearly as frequently. It's not going to be once or twice a month. They're only going to come out every 2 to 3 months. And next, I'd like to address some shows that I have talked about in the past 1 to 2 years that I never released. All those shows include I'm Reggie and I Know It, Amiiboverse, NB The Spirit Fight, and Composition Graded. Now, the reason I'm Reggie and I Know It never came around was because we never found anybody to animate the video. The whole song is finished. We are still looking for somebody to animate the video for us. So that will come out eventually. I was hoping it was going to be spring 2017, like I said in last year's NB Direct, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And now let's talk about Amiiboverse. This was supposed to be a very high production, high quality, TV-esque type of show. It was just way too ambitious for us. We did start to work on scripting and drafting of the characters for Amiiboverse, but we didn't make too much progress, and it was just way too much for us to handle. I don't know if we'll ever get to working on this show. It's just way too big. Maybe if I'm like really, really big in the future, I could possibly invest some time into making that, but as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen. And now to address NB The Spirit Fight and Composition Graded. Both of these videos were due to just being time constraints, we couldn't get to them, and they were just kind of loose ideas that never really got through. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I was going to announce in the Nathaniel Bandy Direct. Reality has really hit me this year. I thought that this channel was actually going to already be at 100,000 subscribers at this point in time, but that's not the case. And you know what, that's fine. I overestimated. I thought my channel was just going to really start to explode this year, and that didn't happen. So I've been making small little changes to try to fix that problem because I still have time to do this job full-time after school. I graduate from school May 2017, so I have until then to try to make this a full-time thing after college. So the goal right now is to just keep working on top 10s as well as the ROM hack videos and anything else that I find interesting. Just as a quick reminder, if you do want to support me and this channel for just $1 a month on Patreon, you can actually watch most of my videos 12 to 36 hours early. Aside from anything that I make spontaneously and I have to get up really quickly because it's a relevant topic. But that doesn't happen too often. So that's pretty much it. I've really been reflecting on what this channel was, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was not happy in the direction this channel was going winter and spring of this year. I think I was way too focused on making top 10 videos. I'm glad in the summer I realized I need to slow down, focus on more variety of content, and that's what I've been doing over the summer. I had a really slow September in October, but I've been picking up the past couple of weeks. So I really think I know what I need to do with this channel now, and I'm just going to keep working towards it. That's pretty much all I have to say, guys. Thank you again for anyone that watches me. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have an awesome day. So long, guys. What is going on, everybody? Today I have a huge update video for you because there has been a lot of changes, and I want to talk to you guys about everything. Great, already starting off without being able to talk. Anyway, so in about a week, I think actually exactly next Friday, I will be graduating from college. If you're from the UK, basically I finished a very high level of school. I got a bachelor's degree. Well, I don't have it yet, but by next Friday I will have it and I will be done. I will never have to go to school ever again. This is great news because one, I don't have to go to school anymore. It's over with. I got the degree. And two, I'm not going to use the degree right away because I'm going to be doing this right here, this YouTube thing. I'm doing this full time. This is going to be my full-time job. I'm sure some of you already know that. I've made a couple of videos about this in the past, but no, I am 100% dedicated now to absolutely doing this. So I just got to say thank you seriously so much for allowing me to do this. Like, this is the coolest job ever. I have to say, it is so cool. So yes, but it's not just YouTube. I'm going to be expanding a little bit. Now, I don't want to just like completely change my content or anything like that, because that's not going to happen. The thing is, I want to kind of expand on streaming a little bit more. And I don't necessarily want to stream more because I still want to primarily make videos, but I'd like to start streaming more on Twitch. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to get partnered with Twitch. I believe I'm qualified to get partnered. Just right now, I haven't been streaming on there enough. Right now, it's only been about once a week, and it's been very casual, but I am going to start taking Twitch much more seriously. So if you do enjoy my streams on YouTube, then please feel free to follow me on Twitch, because I will be streaming a lot more on there, and I want to talk a little bit more about that in detail. So to start things off, I get in the chat all the time asking if I can play Mario Kart 8, Smash Bros. For Wii U, Super Mario Maker, Splatoon, you know, those kinds of games. And while I do enjoy playing those games, I can't play them all the time on YouTube, because what I do with my streams is I like to archive them after I do the stream as videos in case anyone wants to watch them over. But at the same time, I don't want to have like 50 videos of Mario Kart 8 streams, if you know what I mean. But what I decided to do is every Monday, guys, so every single Monday on Twitch, I will play something multiplayer. Now, there will be a few exceptions to this rule. As an example, I will be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on YouTube for the first probably week or so, but then after that, I will only be playing a multiplayer game on Mondays on Twitch. And it'll be for a couple hours. I'll probably start around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm sorry for all the plugs for the Twitch and the Twitter plug, but I just want to make sure you guys are up to date on what I will be creating and what I will be streaming. So, yeah, just because I'm asking you to follow my Twitter, because that is where I generally post when I'm streaming. It's usually around 6 or 7 p.m. EST, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's not the only thing about this Monday stream. After these Monday streams, I will be heading over to my Discord. That's right. I know you guys have been wanting me to get a Discord for a while. I know I'm really late to the party, but yes, I finally have a Discord server. I have several text channels and I have several video channels. After all of my streams on Monday on Twitch, I will head over to my Discord server and I'll chat with you guys for a while. So if you would like to also follow my Discord, feel free to do that now, because every Monday starting sometime in May, I don't know exactly when I'm going to start the schedule, but it's going to be the first or second week in May. But anyway, after those streams, I will be in Discord to talk with you guys. And keep in mind, a lot of the text channels, if you want to post like video ideas or like memes or fan art, or if you just want to make new friends and stuff like that, that's what Discord is for, and I am extremely excited. Discord, Twitch, and Twitter, all those things, please follow all of those things. Now, I won't only be streaming once a week on Twitch. I'll be streaming at least 1 or 2 other times. The goal is to kind of stream 4 to 5 times a week, so it'll be around 2 to 3 times on YouTube or 2 to 3 times on Twitch a week. So that's kind of the goal. Now on YouTube, I'm going to focus on mostly Nintendo stuff, but I also want to focus on like the single player games. I know a lot of you guys want me to play things like the Mario and Luigi franchise, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64 DS, things along the lines of that. And I want to play those, but I want to keep those exclusive to YouTube. But on Twitch, I want to do mostly the multiplayer games as well as different things aside from Nintendo. So on Twitch, there's going to be a bit more of a variety, I guess, so to speak. I'll be playing a lot of Mario 64 ROM hacks. I'll be playing other things like Call of Duty Zombies because I'm a huge fan of that. I'm also going to take some time this year to speedrun Super Mario 64. I've decided to make a personal goal to try to beat the whole game, well not the whole game, try to get 70 stars in Super Mario 64 in under an hour. That's a speedrun goal, and I will be streaming that exclusively on Twitch. And then there's going to be just anything else off-end or any sort of indie title. Those will be things that I play on Twitch. So the thing is, I want to stream on both platforms, and at the same time, I want to be able to provide different types of experiences. So the different type of game on YouTube and different types of games on Twitch. That's kind of the idea. I hope you guys like that idea. I'm guessing you will. Maybe not. I really have no idea. But I hope for those that like the streams, that is something you can look forward to. And I also want to talk a little bit about the prediction series, because guys, it's that time of year where we got to put out another prediction series. Now, I've been telling you, well, I told you last year that I would do a prediction series on Super Mario Sunshine 2, and I already have a good chunk of that script written out. But here's the thing. Super Mario Odyssey got announced. So I want to know this. Should I still focus on doing a prediction series for Super Mario Sunshine 2, or should I do Super Mario Odyssey first? Also, I apologize for that sound effect. That was actually coming from Discord. But anyway, Mario Odyssey or Mario Sunshine 2? Which one should I do first? Please feel free to let me know either in the comments, or I'm going to put a straw poll on my Discord server, and feel free to please check that out, because I want to know what you guys want to see first, because I want to make both of them, but I got to focus on only one at a time, so just let me know, guys. And then for a couple other small details, I will be attending Too Many Games. Now, if you don't know what Too Many Games is, it's a convention in Pennsylvania. Now, I might have some sort of panel at this place. I've applied for one. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Now, regardless if I get it or not, I don't really care. The main thing is I'm going to be there. So I'm also going to be with a couple friends. I'll be with Chari5. I'll be with Carl. It's going to be a great time. So if you want to meet any of us in person, that is the place to go. I have some details about Too Many Games also in the description. And I'd also like to talk about charity streams. Now, about twice a year, I do a big charity stream. And in August, I will be doing another one. So I'll have more details in August, but I thought I would just let you guys know a little ahead of time that one is coming. And it is a much more personal one. And I'll definitely talk about that more in the future. And real quick, I would like to bring up that I am working on the next NB original. It will be another Mario 64 ROM hack video. I've been working on that in the background for about a month now. I'm hoping for that to be released sometime late May, early June, hopefully before E3, because there's also a chance I'm going to E3, so I'd like to have that big ROM hack video done before then. But I'll just tell you, it is going to be a huge video. I have some huge things coming for it. So if you guys liked, the Mario 64 Last Impact or Mario 64 The Green Stars, if you like those videos, you're really going to enjoy this one. I have a lot of really big things. I don't want to spoil anything, which is why I'm being so vague, but I think you guys will really enjoy it when it finally comes out. And I think that is pretty much it for this update. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I am so excited, guys. Like, I have not been this excited about just life in general, because I'm finally out of school, so this is finally gonna be my full-time thing. Like, I'm so stoked about this. I really am. I'm really excited about what the future has for us. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about. That's it. This is the last 20 seconds where I have an end card at the video. You can click one of the videos if you want, but I don't care. You don't have to, but you could. That'd be cool. Hey guys, so here I kind of have a little bit of an update video. I may have noticed that I haven't really been posting too much recently. I haven't really streamed at all. Well, that's because I have been really busy moving. Now, I'm still in the process of moving all of my things. As you can see, my bed is just a total mess right now. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all of these consoles hooked up to one TV, or to this one TV right here, like it used to be and how it generally is. I'm still kind of working on how to do that. I moved into a smaller place, which kind of stinks because now I don't have as much room to put things in. But that's okay. I'll still manage. I'll be able to manage. I'm going to be in this new place for about a year or so, and just kind of wanted to show off a little bit of what everything looks like. So I have my double monitors there. I have my new microphone there. I just recently got that, the Rode USB. I really like it. It's a fantastic mic. Highly recommend it. Just a little bit of storage. I'm currently putting up the soundproofing, the audio pads. I'm still putting those up right now. All of these have all the controllers in it. Wii, GameCube, N64, blah blah. There's a couple reasons why I really wanted to make this video. I just kind of wanted to show you how my N64 games are set up, because it's really cool now. And I wanted to have a little bit of an update on the originals. But anyway, let's go ahead and step out here. If you've been around for a while, you may recognize this place a little bit. I used to live in this place. You may remember I used to live here a couple years ago. I'm back again. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm staying here to save a little bit of money, and a year from now I'd like to move into either a house or a condo. That's kind of the goal right now. That's why I'm staying in this smaller place. That's perfectly fine. I'm with a couple really cool roommates, so it's all good. But one thing that's cool is I have all my N64 games here, and now I have them all lined up in this shelf, which is really awesome. This might make me a bit more motivated to start working on collecting N64 games again. So just kind of go through here really quick. I did not do this. My roommate Aaron did this. It's pretty funny. So we have all of them here. I also have end labels on all the games now, which is pretty cool. So this goes on and on and on and on. And then there's a couple of Japanese N64 games as well. We have Japanese Mario Party, Japanese Mario 64. So I'm still in the middle of moving. Oh, also I have all of my other games in shelves as well, which is pretty nice. You have all the GameCube, Wii U, all the NES. I recently got a Super Nintendo, so I got some Super Nintendo games and some PlayStation stuff. Not much of that. So really, I wanted to make this just to let you know that if you don't see a lot of content the next few days to the next week or so, that's because I am working on getting all of this stuff set up. I still have so much moving to do. So I wanted to let you know about that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was Super Mario 74 Extreme Edition. Now, if you watch the Mario 74 video, you may have noticed that I had a little to be continued screen at the end and saying Mario 74 Extreme Edition. So you might be thinking, ooh, that's the next NB original. That's not the next one, unfortunately. Here's the thing. So the voice at the end, this one right here that I'm going to play.
Play the game, Nathan.
That is the spirit. If you've been around for a really long time, you know who that character is. If you haven't, it's not a big deal. Anyway, he's a key actor that's going to be in Mario 74 Extreme Edition. The problem is that he is moving until December. I'm not going to be able to finish the script or film anything before he moves. He's moving like next week as of the day I'm filming this, and I have barely any of the script started, and I still have to finish moving all this stuff and catch up on videos. Like, I wasn't even able to get a trigger video up this week. That's how freaking busy I've been, just this month in general. I mean, there was E3, too many games, there was visiting a friend's house, and then just moving, all of that in 1 month. It's been a lot to do. So, unfortunately, the Mario 74 Extreme Edition video has been delayed. I really apologize about that. I feel terrible that I have to delay it till December. That's a long time to delay a video. But I am going to have more NB Originals coming, so since I am delaying it so long, I figured why not? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a couple of the videos coming up. So the next one is going to be about Mario Kart Arcade. And I am so excited to talk about this game. Nobody's really ever talked about Mario Kart Arcade, so I really wanted to do that. I'm currently trying to get the emulators to work properly. I can get them to work, but the controls aren't working and I'm having a lot of weird bugs, but I'm working on getting all those kinks fixed and then I'll be able to get that video out. Then I'm also going to have an NB Original on mini ROM hacks, so it's going to be a big compilation of really small Mario 64 ROM hacks, and I also want to do a video on Shrek games. Now, again, this is another topic that no one's really covered before, which is really surprising. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy every single Shrek game that exists and review all of them in one video. This will be like the mini ROM hack video where we just kind of go through all the games really quickly. But I thought that'd be really fun because I'm surprised no one's reviewed all the Shrek games. So I really want to do that. And I do have a Halloween themed NB Original coming as well. I'm not going to spoil that one. And then by then, we will be at Mario 74 Extreme Edition. So that's everything that's coming. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys. And again, if there's not a lot of videos this week, and maybe even next week, it's because I got to get all this fixed up with the limited space that I have, because this room is pretty small compared to what I used to have. Much more space, which, you know, it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do. So that's about it. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope it's been fantastic. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. So I haven't really done an update video in quite a while, and I felt it was kind of time to do that because I want to talk a little bit about 2018, what's coming up in the future, and I'd like to see what you guys are most interested in seeing for content. So with that, let's get started with this update. So first things first, if you click the first 2 links in the description, you'll find 2 straw polls. The first one will be about the Triggered series. You'll be able to vote on which ones you want to see in 2018. The second link in the description is the same thing except for the Mind Blown series, and since those are the most popular series on my channels right now, I figured I might as well make a straw poll and see what you guys are interested in seeing for 2018. So please click those links and please vote, because that's actually extremely helpful so that I know exactly what you guys want to see the most. And you're going to notice some really popular choices not on this list. Let me tell you this, for the rest of the year, it's basically all of the most requested videos. So all of the things in the comments that you've been seeing requested, most of those big ones are going to be happening in December. So you can look forward to those, and then again, please feel free to check out the straw polls and vote for what triggered and mind-blown videos you want to see in 2018. And I also really quick want to update everyone on the next NB Original. Now, I've been talking about the Mario 74 Extreme Edition video for quite a while, and it has been taking me freaking forever to get it done, but it will actually be done very soon. I did put up an announcement video a few weeks ago, kind of announcing what month it's going to be coming out. It's coming out in December. I want to give a little bit more details on that just because it is a very big project. So mid-December, we're finally going to be filming the video, and around late December, probably after Christmas, a day or two after Christmas, the video will finally be released. So I kind of wanted to update everyone on that because that video got delayed for like 6 months and I had to do other ones first, and now we're finally getting to this. I'm really excited about this, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about 2018 as well. So this year has honestly been absolutely incredible. The subscriber growth on this channel has, I think, literally doubled in a year, which is insane. I had something around 80 to 90,000 subscribers at the end of 2016, and now there's 160,000 people here. Holy crap. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for checking out the channel. I really hope you guys have been enjoying everything. I've been doing a lot of different things, I've been trying to experiment with a lot of different types of shows, you know, in between the trigger videos and the mind-blown videos, because those take so long to do, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying, you know, any of the new stuff that I've been doing. Now, with all that said, 2018 is going to be a really big year because I'm going to be moving out of where I am now. I'm actually going to be able to afford a townhouse or a condo of some sort, maybe even a small house. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm not sure if I'm quite comfortable with a small house, but at the very least, I will definitely be moving out next summer. And this is going to be really exciting because when I move out, I'm actually going to have space for more things for the channel. I'm not going to go into too many details, but basically, I'm just going to say things are going to start looking much more professional. I still want to keep things authentic, of course, but things are going to be a little bit more professional, and that's not the only big thing that's going to be happening. I'm sure some of you know, your boy John, who's been editing the Triggered videos, I'm actually going to be hiring him on full-time. Yeah, I'm actually going to have a full-time editor. He's going to be editing basically all the videos except the mind-blowing videos because the Lonely Goomba edits those, and I'm still going to edit the NB Originals, but he's going to be editing everything else, and he's also going to help a lot with streaming. So I'm really excited about that. We're still trying to figure out exactly when John's going to go full-time. It could be as soon as this January, it might be after I move out, or sometime in between. We're still trying to figure that out, but I wanted to make sure you guys know that, and I think it's also important that since John is going to be editing a lot more of my videos, I need you guys to be honest with us if things are changing too much, or if our attitudes are, you know, changing. Because I've noticed when a lot of channels get really big, you know, how do I describe this? Like, it's really hard to describe, but like when you know when channels get really big and just like their content just feels completely different, we do not want that. We want to keep things, you know, the same. We want to keep everything, you know, very similar feeling. So if things are changing, you got to let us know in the comments if that does happen next year, but I think everything's going to be really cool with the both of us. So that is really exciting. And like I said, John is going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch. You're going to start seeing him streaming much more than I can just because I do not have the time to stream as much. So if you could check out our stream at twitch.tv/Nathaniel Bandy, maybe give a follow and go check him out because he's going to be streaming a lot more next year. He's probably going to start streaming more frequently like late December, early January. So I do hope you guys enjoy that stuff. And when we do end up, you know, moving together a bit closer, whenever that is in 2018, we are going to be doing a lot of streams together as well, so we can finally do some really cool local multiplayer streams. I've always wanted to do, like, you know, playing through all the Mario parties, or, you know, just playing like really obscure like Mario spin-off games, maybe like Mario Sports. I don't freaking know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but I think there's a lot of really cool stuff we could do with streaming. And with all that said, I guess I just want to wrap up with you guys. Just let me know if there is any other type of content that you're interested in seeing. I mean, of course, we have, you know, I've already said this, the Triggered videos, the mind-blown videos, top 10s, the NB Originals. That's about 4 different types videos on my channel. If there's anything else you guys might be interested in seeing, please feel free to leave suggestions in the comments. I'm always trying to do new different things. I mean, I have changed my style of content, quite frequently over the years, and I'm always looking to evolve it. If there's anything you guys might be interested in watching, any specific type of video, please let me know in the comments. And with that said, just once again, another thank you for just all of the success on the channel. Literally everyone says this, but if it wasn't for you guys, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be actually thinking about, getting possibly a house. Like, that's freaking crazy. I can't believe that's actually something I'm thinking about based off of, just living off of YouTube and Twitch. That's crazy. So seriously, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Today, I've got a very special announcement that's been in the works for quite a while now. I'm officially a part of a YouTube group called Minus World. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck is Minus World? Well, it's an alliance of Nintendo YouTubers working together as a team to create YouTube content and streams for your entertainment. In Minus World, we have Luke and Kevin from Hobo Bros and SMG4, Simple Flips, Nico BBQ, Nintendrew, Tetrabit Gaming, D-Pad Gamer, Chari5, and Swanky Box. Now, what you can expect from all of us is more collaborations with each other, but we're also going to be going to events together like E3 and conventions like VidCon, and much, much more to come too. The name Minus World derives from the fact that we all create content that is comfortable and familiar, but also completely out of the ordinary at the same time. So I welcome you to check out every single Minus World member in the description. Each channel has a wide variety of skills and talents that you won't find anywhere else. I couldn't recommend these channels enough. How about a stage where you drive through a suburban home? It would be really rad to be in a giant house. There's a map that's a big house.
I think a big house galaxy would be pretty cool.
And of course, a giant house, big house stage. This house isn't big enough. Want a big house? Big! Finally, a big house level. Big house is a reality. This is sick. Hey guys, so I just bought a big house, but it's condo sized, okay? So it's honestly just a condo, but this is something that I have been excited about for months. Haven't really talked about it at all. I want to show you guys my new place. Now I am in my bedroom. I was laying on this wonderful bed. I do have a TV and a printer in here. I'm not really using them for anything. I don't even have them hooked up yet. So let's go ahead and just check out the rest of the room. Really, there's nothing else. I have my closet. I have some nice clothes, because, I go on lots of dates. Ha! Dates. What even is a date? All right, anyway. Enough self-deprecation jokes. Here is the rest of the apartment. Well, here's the hallway. I have an actual hallway. I no longer live in 100 square feet. There's my old puppy. That's Jenkins. All right, so there's that. Here's a bathroom. And then over here is the laundry room. There's no reason to show you that. And this is just a closet. And then this is my main living room right here. So it's really, really nice. This actually, no one's ever lived in this house before. I'm gonna keep calling this condo a house without meaning to. So it's in very good condition. It was built last year, I think. I have this film thing hung up. I was trying to hang something else up. That's why there's some random cord. That's not a cord, it's a screw. That's why there's a random screw up there, because I was trying to hang up something bigger and it didn't work, so I just hung up that instead. So here, that's basically my living room. This is my kitchen. I love having space. Like, I can't emphasize how awesome it is to actually have space again. My own sink, my own oven, my own microwave, my own fridge. My own fridge! With a monster that I'm probably gonna drink later. I also have very little food. I have some cereal. I have, what even are these? Oh, Crystal Light. I have Crystal Light, some other crap you don't care about. Now let's get to the stuff you actually care about. All right, also, this has not been hooked up yet. This is my new router. And I have a super crazy good router because this place actually offers fiber optics. So I'm gonna be having a gigabyte upload, a gigabyte download. I've been living here for like a week, and for whatever reason, I wasn't able to install the internet myself. I have to wait for the company to come in. It's not Comcast. Thank God, no Comcast. I'm done with them. It's some local company. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the TV. I also have this nice little table, which is cool. I have all of my consoles hooked up to the TV. We got the NES, the GameCube, N64, the Super Nintendo, PS2. Then down here, the original Xbox. I don't even know why I bothered to hook that up. PS3, and then I have a spot for the PS4. So when the day comes, my friend, you're gonna be right there. And I want to eventually get a Switch dock as well, but there's really no reason to do that. That's if I'm only super lazy one day and I want to pay extra money just so I don't have to move some cords. But then in the drawers, we have the controllers, and I lined them up so that they actually aligned with the system. So NES console, all the controllers. I actually have a lot of NES controllers. We got the regular, the Game Genie, even though it's not a controller, the NES Max, NES Advantage back there, which is pretty cool. Then some N64 controllers. I got this weird fishing one. I think I got it at Too Many Games last year. There's just, a bunch of other stuff. So I got that in there. Then for GameCube, I only have a few GameCube controllers. I think I also have the microphone for Mario Party, if I ever play that again. And some Super Nintendo controllers. I just have 2. Still pretty low on stock when it comes to Super Nintendo. And then this is my rejected pile. So this is all the rejected stuff that I'm never going to use, but I don't want to throw away because I might need them for videos. This is the V-Motion. You might remember that from the Shrek Games video. More V-Motion, V-Smile crap, SpongeBob's nose. I don't know. Nothing in there. And then I have a sofa. I've never owned a sofa before. I just got it today, and it is very, very comfortable. And I'm so glad I have a sofa. And as you can see behind me, I have a yard. I have my bike sitting back there. I hope someone steals my bike because honestly, I don't want it. And then the last thing in here is my game collection. You guys have probably seen some of my N64 games before. I've got, I don't even know how many. It's like 190 something? I don't know, something like that. So I'm gonna keep collecting N64 games now that I have space to actually collect them again. Because I kind of had to go on hold from collecting these when I moved into apartments. So I have that, I have 3DS games and some DS games. Then just, PS3, PS2, Xbox, a bunch of NES games, a few Super Nintendo games. Game Boy, shoutouts to Connor actually, the guy that played as Shrek in the Shrek video. He recently gave me that, so thank you very much. And then we have Wii and Wii U games and a few GameCube and a really adorable little bomb guy. Oh crap. So that is basically everything except for one room, okay? This is my office. Now, this I've been dedicating the most time to. So as you can see, I have spent way too long putting up those freaking acoustic pads, but there's also more over here. This is a giant office room. This is my computer desk. Finally have a decently sized computer desk. I don't just have one tiny slab of wood. It's an L-shaped desk. This was given to me by a friend, so you know who you are. Thank you very much, even though you're probably not watching this. I actually also recently got these new monitors because I'm not one to upgrade my stuff. I don't like to spend money, I really don't. So I had really crappy monitors for several years, and I just said, screw it. So I got 2 4K monitors. They've been fantastic. It really actually helps a lot with editing because my workspace is a lot smaller now. Like all the icons and all that stuff is a lot smaller, so I can fit more on the screen. And overall, it's just a lot better for working, which is pretty cool. And then I have the Switch and Wii U hooked up here. If you're wondering why I don't have them hooked up with the TV, that is because I use these consoles all the time for work, so I figured what the heck, I might as well just kind of leave them close to the computer. And then the TV for actually playing the games if I need to do that. And then let's go ahead and check out this drawer. I have 3DS capture cards, some Switch accessories, and then in this drawer we just have Wii U and Wii console accessory stuff. And then in here, just some 360 controllers for playing emulated stuff and extra headphones, crap like that. A garbage can, that's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. We got some headphones, a Switch, battery, just office crap in here. That is most of my office. I also have 2 pretty big closets that I put stuff in. So I guess I'll go ahead and show off the more fun closet, which I have in here. So you probably didn't know this, but I collect Monopoly boards. So as you can see, I kind of have a lot of Monopoly boards, just a little. Also some cool little like Mario games as well. So yeah, I have a lot. I don't know how many. It's like 40 something. Also have this really, really cool get out of jail free card piece given to me from my sister. Finally, actually, I've had this thing for years and I can finally hang it up, which is really, really awesome. Because I didn't have space until now to hang up this stuff. She also gave me this years ago, which I can finally hang up. And then
Yeah, that's basically what I have in here. It's just like Monopoly, board games. Down below, I also have some shoes, a Guitar Hero controller. I have props that I've used for previous videos, so if I need to use them again, I can just pull them out of the box. And then a bunch of hats. I didn't realize I had so many hats until I moved in here. I'm like, wow, I'm just going to put a whole thing of hats in a bucket. And that's basically what I have. And the Keyblade from the Smash Flash 2 video, which is cool. So yeah, that is my closet. Well, that's my first closet. In this closet over here, this is the more important closet. This is where all my camera equipment is. So I also have some really cool little things hung up. I got this from my parents several years ago. Same situation as my sister. I didn't have anywhere to hang it up really. Then there's also this piece. But yeah, I have the jib all the way up here. I've got more camera stuff, the tripod, this normal camera bag, microphone. This is, I think, this is the box for the microphone that I use. Just more, miscellaneous camera equipment. This is the light bag, and then just like a bunch of random cords. And then the final room is really not that interesting. It is another bathroom. It's actually a pretty large bathroom. So yeah, there's 2 sinks. I don't know why there would be 2 sinks, but there is. A toilet that's very clean. A very clean shower, because only one person showered there so far. And yeah, so now that we have gotten this far, I want to give some updates and stuff about 2018 and what's going on with the channel.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start with convention stuff. So I'm going to be at E3 2018, Too Many Games, and I'm going to go to Super Smash Con. So let's kind of go through the whole schedule. So starting in a couple of weeks, Chari5 is going to be visiting around mid-May, and he's going to be here for a couple of weeks. We're going to be doing a lot of collaboration work together. Really, really excited to see him. Then after that, around June 1st-ish to right near E3, me and Chari5 are going to be meeting up with Nintendo, and the 3 of us are going to be doing even more video collaborations. And then after that, all 3 of us are going to be going to E3. We're going to be there with Minus World, which is really, really cool. So pretty much everyone from Minus World is going to be there, except Nico BBQ and D-Pad Gamer. They're not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. So we're going to be there for all 3 days of E3. Plus, we're going to kind of hang around after that to film a ton of video stuff together. And then right after that, me, Chari5, Nintendo, and I also believe Swanky Box, the 4 of us will be going to Too Many Games. We're going to be there for the weekend. And then there'll be a little bit of a break from the summer after Too Many Games. But in August is Super Smash Con. Now, I'm probably only going to go for a day or 2. And I've never been to Smash Con, so I'm really excited to go. And I'll probably be with Carl. I'm almost positive he's going to go because he's such a big Smash fanatic. So if you want to meet me at any point this summer, come to either Too Many Games or Super Smash Con. If you're going to E3, you probably won't find me there because there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of people there. But you could also try to look for me there as well, even though I don't know how well that would work out. So I have not streamed in quite a while, and that's because I've been in the middle of moving and because I haven't had internet for forever. And quite frankly, it's driving me insane. By now, I should already be back to streaming, but I want to talk about it anyway. So as you know, I stream a lot on Twitch. You should follow me there if you're not already, twitch.tv/Nathaniel Bandy. But anyway, I stream there like once or twice a week. I'm going to continue to do that, even though I do have my own place and I'm not really as restricted anymore. I'm still not going to stream quite as frequently, simply because streaming is not my big thing. I enjoy doing it, but I don't want to make it my main focus. But with that said, I will be changing up streaming a little bit, because what I'm really doing now is just like playing games and stuff like what everyone else does. But at some point this year, I don't know when this is going to happen, I want to get back into drumming. This used to be a big passion of mine in high school and a little bit in college, and I really, really miss it, and I would love to get some electric drums and stream that stuff with you guys. I want to play, video game stuff with you. I want to play actual songs. I shouldn't have said it like that. Video games music is actual music, but you know what I mean. I want to play a variety of different things. It wouldn't take over just playing games, but it is something I want to add to streaming, and I really miss playing drums, and I think it'd be really fun if we could all kind of hang out together with doing that. Last year, I made a commitment to myself that I would create 8 NB originals, and it is May, and I've only made 2. I made Smash Flash 2 and then Soniquarium Deluxe. So I don't know if I'm going to make 8 this year because the year is already almost half over, which is just crazy. Where did the year go? But I do have quite a few coming. I have a lot in mind that I want to do, and I want to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what's coming up. So there's going to be a very, very giant NB original, the biggest project I've ever worked on my channel. That's going to go up either late June or July. It's going to be the sequel to Mini Mario 64 ROM hacks. It's going to have an entire story to it. I'm not going to go into too many details, but I am extremely excited about it. It's probably the most ambitious project I've worked on since Mario 74 or Mario 74 Extreme Edition. So that is coming. I'm also going to make an MV original on Super Mario 63. I've been seeing requests for me to play that game for forever. I recently streamed it and I was like, okay, this game actually has a lot to it and it's very, very interesting, so there is going to be an MV original on that at some point. And I'm also going to make one on SpongeBob games. Now I don't know when this is going to come out, but the Shrek games video did pretty well and it was also a ton of fun to make. So I'm going to be working on SpongeBob games. I already have a lot of ideas for how to make that video really, really cool and interesting. So I was really surprised to see so many people interested in the Backwards series that I recently started. In case you don't know what that is, I put up a few videos about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe where I tried to complete every single stage backwards. I'm going to be continuing that series, seeing as people seem to be pretty interested in them. But I'm not going to just do Mario Kart. I'm going to be expanding to different games. I'm not going to spoil what's coming up, but there's going to be a lot of different games that I'm going to try to play through backwards. The last thing I'll talk about is the stream highlights. You've probably noticed that stream highlights have started to die down a little bit. I was at the point where I was uploading like one a week, which is way more than I ever thought I would do for stream highlights, because it's usually not the kind of content that I put out. And honestly, I'm starting to feel a little bit burned out putting them out so frequently. So stream highlight videos won't stop, but they are definitely going to start gradually going down. And I guess that is basically it. This was the giant big house condo tour thing announcement video thing. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I cannot wait to see where this channel goes now because I feel like I have so much more freedom in this place. Like I've got all of this space. I'm not trapped with just one tiny little room and I don't have to work around roommates anymore. It's gonna be so freaking awesome and I honestly have not felt more motivated and I have not been this happy in several months. So I'm so glad to be at this point. Thank you guys for everything and I hope you're looking forward to everything that's going to be happening on this channel. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this and leave a comment. Let me know let me know what amiibo I should get next. All right, I didn't show you my amiibo collection. All right, okay, end card time. All right, here's my amiibo. All right, which ones do I need to get next? I don't know what to get. So we are about to hit 300,000 subscribers, which is just freaking insane, or at least I think we're about to hit it. I'm actually recording this a bit before there, and we're at 298 at the day I'm recording this, but I think when I upload it, we'll be very close or at 300,000 subs. So a huge thank you to everyone that's been subscribing and watching the videos. It's just been ridiculously insane this year. We hit 200,000 and now 300,000. I cannot believe this is actually happening. So with that, I wanted to celebrate and give something back to you guys. Now, I don't have like a big 300,000 video or anything. I'm going to save a big video for 500,000, but for 300,000, I'm going to be giving away 3 copies of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So here's how this is going to work. It's really easy to enter. All you have to do is click the first link in the description, the gleam.io link, and you're going to see a bunch of buttons. Subscribe to me on this channel, subscribe to my second channel, follow me on Twitter, follow on Instagram. All those count as entries, so if you do all 4 of those things, you'll have 4 entries to win a copy of Smash Bros. Ultimate. The giveaway ends October 1st, so you have until then to click that button and take like, I don't know, 20-30 seconds to do those things. When the giveaway ends, of course, I'll announce the winners on Twitter, I'll probably do a community post, and yes, if you're not in the United States and you live internationally, you can still enter as well. So I think that's it for the giveaway. If that's all you're interested in, you can click off now because for the rest of the video, I'm going to be talking about my final channel update for 2018. I usually like to do like a spring and a fall update, so here's the fall update. Let's get it started. Now look, I'm hearing you guys about the streaming on YouTube thing and how I don't stream on there enough. I totally get it. I know you don't want to necessarily go to Twitch, but honestly, I really like Twitch and want to continue streaming on there. But with that said, I may be changing up my streaming schedule a little bit. So as you'll see, I've recently purchased some electric drums. Now, I've been kind of talking about this a little bit, and I think the previous update I kind of talked about wanting to get these. I finally got them. So here's what I want to do. Once I eventually get better at drums, because I am rusty, I used to play in high school. I'm definitely rusty though after kind of playing a little bit. I want to get a little bit better. So what I'm going to do
is actually upload some drum covers on YouTube. And then we'll see how those do. And if those do really well, then I'll start streaming those on Twitch, and then I'll basically be exclusively streaming directs and games on YouTube. But that's still a ways to come, and I don't know when all of that will start, but that's kind of what I want to try to do. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the drum videos as well as the drum streams, because I think they could be really, really fun, and I hope you're looking forward to that. I don't have a lot to say about the Triggered series or the Mind-Blowing series. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about 2019 and what you can expect from that. So, as you probably noticed, we have been uploading almost every single Saturday this year a Triggered video. I've actually got the rest of them planned for 2018, which of course includes things like Smash Ultimate coming out. For 2019, there are going to be some months where you're not going to get a Triggered video every Saturday, but every other Saturday. And for the mind-blowing videos, well, not much is going to change. It's still going to be a 1 or 2 month kind of deal. So really, not much to say, but I did want to just let everyone know about that. In case you didn't know, I actually have a second channel, and it actually hit 10,000 subscribers recently, and I don't know how, because right now all I'm doing is uploading full stream archives. So for anyone that misses Twitch streams, in case you didn't know, you can subscribe to that second channel to watch the full stream if you did happen to miss it. I honestly can't believe this is happening. The NBA Originals recently have really been getting a lot of support from you guys and a lot of views, which just blows my mind. I remember first starting these back in 2016, and it was like they got 8,000 views on the first day, which was crazy. And now we got Mario 63 doing 100,000 views in like a day and a half, and then Mini Mario 64 ROM Hacks 2 is already over 200,000 views, and it's only been a couple months. I'm just really happy to see people finally interested in the much bigger projects that I've always wanted to create. So with that said, I have 2 more NBA Originals coming this year and many more for 2019. They're going to be a much bigger focus now. I'm going to keep one of these NBA Originals a secret. That'll come out sometime in October, I believe. And then the one for November or December is going to actually be Mini Mario 64 ROM Hacks 2.5. I couldn't believe how many people didn't want to wait a full year for the 3rd video in the series, so we're going to do a 2.5 video. For the past couple of months, I've been working a lot behind the scenes to make sure this 2.5 video and the 3 video is really, really good. I've been spending a lot of time with just the plot, making sure it's super interesting and really gratifying to watch. So I hope you're looking forward to that, as well as the Secret NBA Original coming next month. This is the last time I will ever bring this up, okay? There's still a small minority of you guys that have been asking for the return of How Will Nathaniel Rage. For anyone that doesn't know, it was a series I used to have on my channel. It was, I don't even know how to describe it. Imagine like a Rage compilation and a game show mashed into one video. And, you know, they did okay. They were really fun to make. That's why I made so many. But honestly, I really feel like I've hit a wall with this series. I don't know where to go with it. But I did actually have the intro recreated by the Lonely Goomba, which I'm going to show in a second, just in case I do decide to revive it. Here it is. So look, I'm going to say this once. If How Will Nathaniel Rage comes back, it's just going to happen. I'm not going to tease it on Twitter or anything. It's just going to drop one day, if it does happen. The only way How Will Nathaniel Rage would come back is if someone else could edit it, because I honestly do not have the time to edit a video like that, because it takes a lot of time. And 2, I've got to find a way to really evolutionize it, and I haven't really figured that out yet. And the last thing I want to bring up is Minus World is meeting up again. Well, kind of. It's going to be much more miniaturized. So basically what's going to happen is next month in October, Chari5, Nintendo, SwankyBox, Tetrabit Gaming, and maybe Simple Flips, he's not confirmed yet. At least the 4 of them are going to be going to my place for, let's say, about 4 to 5 days to be recording some stuff. That's how we're going to be able to do Mini Mario 64 ROM Hacks 2.5, is because they're actually going to be flying down here. Now, obviously, it's not just for that. We are going to do other collaboration projects. We're still trying to figure that out. I'm sure there's going to be a Super Mario Party stream at some point. I have a couple other projects I want to do with them, and I know SwankyBox has some ideas. And of course, Chari5 and Tetrabit Gaming are going to have some ideas as well. And that wraps up the updates for the rest of the year. I do still have a couple more things I want to talk about, but I can't do it quite yet, so I'll probably do another update video video next spring, I'm guessing, to kind of talk about those things. And with that said, that basically wraps up the rest of the updates for this year. So I hope you're looking forward to everything coming up, and if you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave a comment down below. I gotta get going, guys. Thanks for watching, and thank you so much for helping me reach 300,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys soon. What's going on, everyone? I do not normally make update videos. This isn't really an update video, because, you know, whenever there's like an update on the channel, I usually just like to post a community post. But today, I don't have, or I guess this week, this Saturday, I do not have a video planned. The original plan was going to be, going to play through Skyward Sword HD, going to make a Triggered and a Mind-Blowing. I was going to release Triggered as soon as possible, and then save the Mind-Blowing video for this Saturday. However, I have decided to not do that. Basically, what it comes down to is there is just way too much going on. I have way too much on my plate, and if I actually try to complete a 35-hour game on top of everything else that I'm doing, I'm going to die. Well, not actually, but I'm going to go insane. I have to cut something out. All right. Okay, so basically, 2021. This has been the year where I have decided to do everything, because, you know, last year with you know, everything that was going on last year, I didn't do anything. You know, I didn't try to evolve the channel very much. There's a couple of new things I tried, but it wasn't very much. This year, I'm doing literally everything. There is Bandy's Universe, which is insanely time-consuming. I have, you know, multiple people helping with that, way more than with most videos. I've, you know, done a lot of things with my personal life, exercising much more regularly, eating way better, plus a bunch of other things. Been pursuing music a lot more. I recently released the Mario Galaxy medley. Those videos take about 2 months to make because, you know, I've got to get the instrumental made, and then I have to try to write lyrics. And writing lyrics is very difficult. I'm not good at it yet, but, you know, I'm trying to get better at it because it's really fun working on something brand new. So that is very time-consuming as well. Basically, all the videos that I'm doing take forever. Even, like, the Trigger videos that I've made this year, almost all of them, besides, like, I think Sonic Colors, have been RPGs. And RPGs take a long time to make. When you're trying to make videos once a week, it's very difficult to keep up. So I guess with that said, I basically just wanted to say, I have to give myself a little bit of a break. I know you guys probably are fine with this, because I know most of you, like 99% of you, are completely supportive of me, you know, when it comes to taking breaks and stuff, because usually in January I'll take 2 to 3 weeks off anyway. But I'm giving myself just a few days to not work on videos. Actually, when this is going up, I'm going to be with everyone at Minus World and basically taking a little bit of a mini vacation, since I don't really do vacations besides, like, January. That's pretty much it. I figured since I don't have a video, I would go ahead and talk a little bit about the rest of the year just to give you guys something. I am planning on doing Triggered videos on the rest of the Mario and Luigi games. After that, I'll basically be out of Mario videos for Triggered. So we do have plans, obviously, to expand to other series, but we have some ideas to continue to be able to do Mario-themed Triggered videos. I'm not going to get into, but we have ways that we think we can really expand the idea of Triggered in terms of, like, what kind of scope we cover with it. So very excited to get into that. Also, I should be finishing all the consoles. I think all that's left for Triggered is Virtual Boy and 64. I think we're finishing that this year. And then obviously there's going to be WarioWare, there's a new Mario Party, new Monkey Ball, and new Metroid. Those games I will absolutely be making videos on, more than just Triggered. There's going to be some challenge videos for a couple of those, absolutely. Probably mind-blowing for a couple as well. So really excited about that. And of course, I will still be doing more music. I would like to release at least 3 more songs this year, if not more. That's basically that. And, you know, I could have put this in a community post, but, you know, I feel like I don't really make, you know, videos like this anymore, where I'm just, like, directly talking to you guys. Because not everyone even sees the community post. Probably more of you would see this for those that are interested. But, yeah, no upload this week. This is the upload. It's me saying, hey, need to take a breather for a second. I know you guys are okay with that. I'm just letting you know. That's why there is no video. No Skyward Sword. With that said, I really do want to get into the Zelda games a lot more, especially since Breath of the Wild 2 is coming next year, which could still be 2 years. I guess we'll see.
but I absolutely want to do videos on, Skyward Sword HD eventually, as well as, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, the first Breath of the Wild. I want to get more into Zelda, because we did Majora's Mask earlier this year, and that was a lot of fun. It turned out to be one of my favorite games that I've played this year. And I hope you've been enjoying the videos. We've got, another video for next Saturday. I'll probably be fine to continue videos at least once a week, if not more, for the rest of the year, but, basically, this summer has been insanely busy because there's been a lot of pre-production and production going on with Bandy's Universe, and it is insanely difficult to juggle that with YouTube as well. So yeah, I guess that's about that. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next week. Hello everyone, and welcome to the final video for this channel this year. First and foremost, the channel hit 1 million subscribers, and I've seen a lot of very, very nice comments about it on videos this month, and I just wanted to just say thank you in a more direct way. I think I posted on Twitter and Instagram, talking about that kind of stuff. I did something for a community post, but in an actual video, I just wanted to say, thank you for helping me achieve this. This is a huge monument. It's one that I really did not know if it was ever going to happen. So obviously it's very cool that it actually has. Yeah, it's so weird being in this position because, sometimes I still feel like a channel with 10,000 subscribers. Because I remember those days. That wasn't that long ago. That was 2013, 2014 when I was still struggling to reach 100K. And, eventually it got to the point where it's YouTube doesn't even care about subscribers. It's all about just the viewership, and that's what I kind of just focused on. And focusing on viewership ended up leading to more subscribers, and now, we're at this point, which is awesome. So, not just, thank you for that, but thank you for, watching for such a long time. I was surprised at how many comments I also saw where people have been saying, oh, they've been watching for 5-6 years. Watching one channel for that long is, crazy to me because there's very few channels, at least for me personally, that I am still watching after that long of a period of time. So thank you so much for continuing to watch. I hope I don't get boring. I'm gonna try not to, striving for originality, right? I do actually kind of try that. I do try to actually make different types of series every once in a while, and I did try to do that the first half of this year. Then a lot of stuff happened, and then the second half of this year I kind of stayed safe with my stuff. As for gold play button, I don't have it yet. I'm hoping to get it soon. You guys will know when I get it. I'll post something in the community post and on Twitter and all those kind of places. Now, I'm sure some of you might be asking, what is the 1 million subscriber special? Because most YouTube channels have that. And frankly, I didn't really plan anything for that because I didn't think I would ever even reach this point. However, I have decided that Bandy's Universe basically is the 1 million subscriber special. So I'm just going to say that's what it is. In case you haven't seen what Bandy's Universe is, it's a super ambitious project that is going to have live action stuff, 2D animation, 3D animation, hybrid 3D / live action. Yeah, that's basically what that is. And that's going to hopefully come out late next year. I don't have an official release date. What's basically going to happen with Bandy's Universe is I'm not really going to be sharing much about it. You're not really going to see anything until we are basically done with all of the episodes. There's going to be 4 episodes. There was originally a pilot, but we're combining the pilot and episode 1 together. So there'll be 4 episodes, and they're going to release weekly, and before they release, probably 2 to 3 weeks in advance, you're going to see an official trailer, finally, where you get a little bit of a taste of what is going to be coming for that. So that's basically the 1 million subscriber special, is Bandy's Universe. The last couple things I want to go over is 2022. How is 2022 going to work? So it's going to be a little bit different. So it's still going to be a lot of the same videos. However, I'm still going to be experimenting with new stuff, like the amiibo thing you saw. This is one example. NB Originals are going to be slightly more consistent. You'll probably see a 2 or 3 of them next year. The next one I'm working on is going to take a very long time. And that's going to be the main focus of 2022, is quality over quantity. Generally, that is what I strive for, and that's why I don't usually upload a lot, but I've tried uploading a lot just to see how it went. I didn't like it. I'm not going to do it ever again. So now in 2022, you're going to find random weeks where I don't upload because I'm working on a bigger project. Like, I want to do ranking every Kirby game, ranking every Sonic game. I want to do SpongeBob games for NB Originals where I actually play all the SpongeBob games. Those things are going to take a long time, and I am not going to rush myself through it. Not only that, but, like, you know, I think I need to not upload as much because it is literally harming my physical and mental well-being at some points. Like, there was some times this year where I'm just like, I felt like a slave. Just because it's like, oh, I am a slave to my deadlines. And that's so dumb because, like, I make my own deadlines. It's so stupid. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, you're just gonna find random weeks where I don't upload. I might do a stream to, you know, combat that. But otherwise, yeah, there might be some months where I only upload twice or just 3 times, and that's just how it's gonna be. I'm still gonna go for once a week. But if I'm working on something big and it takes more time than usual, I'm just gonna let myself work on it because that's just how it needs to go. And also, like, at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm still able to live a somewhat normal, structured life in general. Like, I have not been able to work out for like 3 months because of this massive amount of workload. And I would like to be able to work out still because I really enjoy it. It makes me feel great. And, you know, I want to be able to keep my weight down while I'm still young, I don't have many years of youth left, but I still have them. So, you know, I would like to try to maintain as healthy of a lifestyle as I can. And me working this much is not going to be feasible with, you know, working and being healthy. I will see you guys next year. Next year, I will have, the first video will be a game tour room. So I'm basically going to go over the retro room stuff, kind of go in depth with a bunch of new games that I got. I think that's pretty much that. Thank you all so much for watching this year, and let's make next year our best year yet. I think, you know, as long as we can actually release Bandy's Universe, that's going to be a huge priority, getting Bandy's Universe done. If we can actually get that done, 2022 could be one of the best years for the channel because I'm super excited about those 4 episodes that are coming, plus just all the Switch games. There's so many great Switch games coming next year, so that's about that. I will talk to you guys later. What's up, everyone? MicroStrategy here. Haha. Yeah, no. So, yeah, you might have noticed that the channel got terminated yesterday, and now it is back, and over the weekend, there was some random crypto scam live stream happening. At first, I really had no idea what was happening, but I thought I would just go ahead and try to prevent misinformation from being spread and kind of explain what the heck happened. So on Saturday, I was actually finishing up the triggered and mind-blowing videos for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We were going to release them, I think, yesterday and today, and then we were going to put out a 3rd video. But that was kind of the plan. I was in the middle of, like, basically finishing both of those videos. I got signed out, and then all of a sudden, my password was changed, my 2-factor didn't work, and let me tell you, I have everything very secure on my end. I have unique and long passwords for pretty much all of my emails. I had, you know, 2-factor on everything. You know, I had a password manager. I was taking all of these safety precautions possible. So what ended up happening was the Nathaniel channel, I believe, was the first channel to get compromised. Then after that, it was this channel, and then the Minus World channel. And the reason all 3 of those channels got hit is because my main Gmail account was technically linked to all 3 of those channels. So whoever was doing this was able to access all 3 of the channels. And what they did was they delisted all of the videos, except on Minus World. They kept those up for some reason. But then, of course, they ran the weird live streams. 20,000 of you left. I understand why so many of you left and unsubscribed. You're probably very confused why that was popping up in your subscription box. So if you want to resubscribe, feel free to. I'm back, and I'm taking even more safety precautions now. I got a new phone number. I'm actually going to get 2 brand new phone numbers. And I'm taking things like ridiculously seriously. I'm going to have way more email addresses to ensure that if something does get compromised again, it cannot spread as far as it did. Not really sure why people do this. Like, I understand. No, actually, never mind. I don't understand why, you know, people hack channels. Like, why would you hack? Okay, here's my question to whoever did this. If you are watching this, why pick a random gaming Nintendo channel? What, because I have 1 million subscribers? Is your scam supposed to work against my audience? Like, they don't care. I don't even know what cryptocurrency really is. I know very little about it. I don't know why you think attacking any of my channels would really make any sense, but okay. So that happened. I started trending on Twitter. That was freaking wild. I'm still debating if I should frame a screen cap of that. Maybe that's a little too egotistical, but like, that is kind of an accomplishment, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I do want to clear up a few things now that we have basically everything back. Did MicroStrategy do this? Did Michael Saylor do this? The person on the thumbnail? I don't think so. I think they are not involved. To be frank, I have no idea who was involved still. My best guess, based off of some research that we did, was that it was some sort of Russian scammer, just based off of where the registry of the hijacker's email address came from. However, I cannot confirm or deny that. I do not want to make any sort of accusations because I really do not know what happened exactly. But there is a possibility that it was some sort of Russian scammer. However, I do know how they got in, and it was my fault entirely. So I know that I just said that I keep all of my stuff really secure, and I have different passwords on anything. There is one email address that was linked to Nathaniel Bandy's channel that was not secure, and that was that was a very old Hotmail account. And this Hotmail account did not have two-step factor on, and it had a very easy password to guess. Or it wasn't like easy to guess necessarily, but if you had the right tools, you could get into it pretty easily. And I finally logged into this Hotmail account. I was shocked I was even able to do so. And I found logins as late as January. There was some dude that logged in like once in January, twice in February, twice in March before he even decided to get into my account. So I'm guessing he was trying to gather some sort of information to get into all three of the channels. So I really don't know what exactly happened, but yeah, I'm going to be wiping that email from existence as soon as possible. And like I said, I'm going to be doing physical security keys. I am getting multiple phone numbers now. I'm tired of getting hacked. My Twitter got hacked last year. That was awful. That person got into my PayPal and my Facebook. I never even addressed that on this channel. But that was a mess. This was way worse and way scarier. I do just want to give a huge thank you to Gerard the Completionist, because I have a YouTube manager, and my only contact with her at the time was through my Gmail, which obviously on Saturday didn't have access to that, so I couldn't contact her. Gerard, being the Chad that he is, has lots of YouTube contacts, and he knew someone that knew my YouTube manager. So we were able to get in touch through Twitter, and we called a few times, and we tried to get things resolved. The Google hijacking team, while it did take them a few days, they were able to resolve everything. I do have to say, if anyone on the hijacking team or anyone higher up is watching this, I would recommend trying to find a faster system. I know it's very difficult because YouTube's such a huge platform, but even just a way to have like a Google Hangout call whenever someone's account gets hijacked, especially someone that does have an audience like I do. I think that would be something to at least look into getting started, because I basically just had to wait for emails. And while they were very persistent the first day, I was getting lots of emails from them. Once Sunday and Monday hit, it was like one email a day, and I had to submit 3 different cases for all 3 different channels. So as you can imagine, Sunday and Monday were like the longest days of my life, because I kind of had access to my channels, but not really. I had instructions to kind of fix things, but like it wasn't working at first. So there were a lot of issues that I feel like could have been resolved with a 5 to 10 minute phone call. So I do hope that is something that Google can implement in the future for when things like this happen again, because I do not think this will be the last time that channels get compromised like this. And hopefully it won't happen to me again, but I do feel like unfortunately it is going to happen to other channels in the future. I did also notice that some people thought that I was very calm, because I did post like a video on my Twitter as well as the clip channel. That one did not get hacked because it was not attached to any of the Gmail accounts that the main 3 channels were. I posted 2 update videos, one yesterday and then one on Saturday, and people thought I was very calm. And I guess I was kind of calm, but I'm not gonna lie, I was having a serious anxiety attack. So if it wasn't for all my friends at Minus World sitting with me in a call on Discord for a few hours on Saturday, I would have had a mental breakdown, because like this is my entire life, this is my career, So, yeah, obviously it was a little scary losing everything. I'm not going to lie. So, thank you to them, and thank you to, everyone else. There's a lot of people. There were so many people, actually, that sent worrying text messages, Discord messages, Twitter DMs. So that really did help a lot because, yeah, I mean, my anxiety levels were ridiculously high on Saturday. With all that said, we are back. I'm still going to make more security measures today. Our next video is going to be a banger, and I'm just going to reveal what the heck it is. I know I did briefly talk about Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Triggered and Mind-Blowing. Those are still going to come. We're going to wait a few days to release those, but we're going to start by releasing something pretty big that's been in the works for 3 to 4 weeks. Actually over a month at this point, and that is ranking every Kirby game. It's almost 40 Kirby games. It includes Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and we have been working on it even while the channels have been compromised, so that should be up very soon. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all for checking out the channel. By the way, if the channel still says MicroStrategy, it should be changed back in the next day or so, maybe sooner. Sometimes it takes YouTube to update like channel names. Sometimes it just takes them a little while to do that. But yeah, we're back in business. Let's just pretend this never happened and let's just move on. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Hello everyone. Hope you guys have been doing well. I thought I would take the time to just kind of highlight how strange this year has been, because it really has been super strange. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about Bandy's Universe since it is coming up very, very soon. So, right at the beginning of the year, in February, this is something I never really talked about, aside of, I think, maybe a tweet on Twitter. My computer was this close to just dying. I mean, I had this blue screen, and I could not get anything back. I lost almost all my data. A couple drives actually got corrupted. Thankfully, my work files did not get corrupted, but they were this close to not working. I mean, if it wasn't for my IT friend Aaron, I would have lost a lot of data and a lot of time. And I wouldn't have lost everything. I've got a lot of my files on Google Drive and stuff. But yeah, shout-outs to him for fixing my computer this year. And also shout-outs to Backblaze, because now I've got my entire computer backed up on the cloud in case this happens again. So that happened. Then in March, the channel got hacked. MicroStrategy, you guys probably remember that. Maybe you forgot at this point. But I will never forget that, because that was awful. This channel, Nathaniel, Minus World, all got hacked at the exact same time because all the accounts were connected together. Everything was fine, but wow, that was a scary time, I gotta say. I mean, damn, just losing everything for a few days, that was awful. Like, I can't even explain how awful that felt. Then April and May, pretty calm months, not much happened there. June, the profile picture turned into a meme out of complete nowhere. I've been doing this job for a long time. This has been my full-time thing since like 2013, so almost 10 years at this point. And that happening after all this time is bizarre to me. I mean, there's been a lot of jokes that have spread throughout the years. I think like the first one was the Pink Gold Peach one. That was like the early joke for the channel. Then we had the Scuttlebug thing that Simple Flips created, and now there's the profile picture meme. I thought it was really interesting. I did not make a video on it at the time because honestly I was like trying to process how to feel about it, because it's a super weird feeling when something that you have turns into a meme and is used for multiple different reasons. So yeah, I didn't have much to say. I'm like, well, okay, I guess that's just what people find funny, is an old profile picture. And hey, maybe it hasn't aged well. I don't know. I mean, now I'm just gonna keep it longer since people, like to post it and stuff. But yeah, that was the thing for like a month. And as soon as that meme died, it came back with a storm for like another month because of something completely unrelated. There was this viral TikTok. There were these two high school kids. I think they were high school kids. They were doing a rap battle, and one of them said, "Hold up, ain't you Nathaniel B?" And then everyone associated that with me. And that's still a comment I'm getting spammed after several months. It's crazy. So yeah, very, very weird summer. And while all this is happening, Bandy's Universe goes from kind of being a little bit on fire to just drastically improving in efficiency and in hiring way more people and getting things done to the point where I'm actually really excited to release the show. Yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy year. And on top of that, things still aren't done. I've had John as a full-time editor for quite a while now, and I'm finally going to be hiring a second full-time person, and that is Carl. So you guys have probably seen Carl in videos for several years now. We've been talking about him going full-time for maybe the past year or so, like pretty seriously. We finally decided let's give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. And I'm really, really excited about it. In terms of what Carl will be doing on the channel, he will mostly be doing stuff behind the scenes. He will be editing videos for Nathaniel, so Nathaniel can have a slightly higher output. But for this channel, he'll mostly be working on storyboards. And that's like the next thing I want to talk about is, since I've been working on Bandy's universe so much, I've really grown fond of producing animation. It's been really cool to see those things actually flesh out and come together. Honestly, like, the fact that we have like 90% of Bandy's universe done at this time is super surreal to me. No, I actually watched through what we have done. I'm just like, wow, I can't believe we actually did all of this. Because there's some pretty crazy stuff in the show. And yeah, it's gonna be, I'm actually, okay, here's my honest prediction on how people are gonna react to Bandy's universe. I think it's gonna be very mixed. I think you guys that are watching this video and actually watch my stuff are going to absolutely love it. I think people outside of the channel are going to be very confused about the show because it is a very experimental show where there's going to be an episode where it's almost entirely live action. And then it'll be a hybrid of live action and animation. And then by the end, it's almost entirely animation. So it kind of changes all the time. Things are constantly changing. And it's going to be super cool. We have actually some really awesome merch to try to recoup the costs that I think you guys are really going to like. There's two pieces in particular that we've been working on. One's a plush, one is a poster, and then we're going to have, like, I think probably at least one shirt. I'm actually really, really excited about this merch. It's the most excited I've been about merch since It's Not Melee from like 4 years ago. So it's going to be sweet. So for anyone that likes the show and wants to support, please check out the merch when it comes out. It's going to come out like with the episodes. You'll see it at the very end. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm just super excited to actually finish this thing. And, you know, regardless if it is successful or not, regardless if people care or hate it, I'm just glad to have finally done it, and I have learned so much about the animation process because I went into this thing almost blind, knowing very, very little about the process of creating an animation. And I've learned so much, and through learning all of that and just going through the entire thing, it's just been really fun. Super refreshing. So yeah, that's been this channel. This has been, like I said, a very, very strange year. And I thought I would just really briefly talk about Bandy's universe, you know, while I've got you guys here. I did do a community post like a week or two ago revealing the release date for the official trailer. I have dropped a couple trailers already, but the official trailer comes out this month, November 25th. I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. I think it's on Black Friday. So if you're interested in the show, please go check out the official trailer because it's going to have release dates for all 4 episodes. It's going to show a little bit more unseen footage, and it's going to give you guys a rough plot in terms of what to expect. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Yes, as I'm sure you can guess, since the official trailer is like late November, all 4 episodes are coming out in December, but the exact dates I'm still going to hold off on announcing when they are. So yeah, I'm just really excited about it, and that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk with you all soon.